Welcome to the Neen Valley Role-Playing Association, a group of friends who like to play RPGs. Let's role-playing games and try and have fun. If you like the video, please like and subscribe.
We now have a merch store for our USA listeners. It can be found at www.bonfire.com/store. We will put a full link into the description below. Thank you for your support.
It's going really well! Oh my goodness, it's going so well. This video might be a touch shorter than usual. Sorry about that, folks. Because we've been schooling ourselves in the use of the D&D Beyond VTT, Maps VTT this evening. They're calling it a VTT. Is it really? We don't know. And we're back to it, and we're giving it another try. We gave it a try a while ago, but it was just too unwieldy for the DM. That would be me. And so we're going to give it another go this evening. So we'll see how things go. But anyway, we spent quite a lot of time talking about that and not talking to you, lovely people. So hello, we're back. And just so you remember, tonight we have Lovlaw, played by Anthony. Give us a wave. We have Shaggy, played by Rob. Give us a wave. Oh, that's a thumbs up. There you go. We have JL, played by Martin. We have Varo, played by Pete. And we have Megan, played by Christine, who is a cat and therefore can't wave. That's a very excited cat, I'm sure. If you're wondering about the cat, well, that's a story for another day. Christine, of course, has to keep her identity secret, which is quite important. So,
ever since the incident.
indeed.
Well, she doesn't want the boys to find her.
Well, if people were to see the blue skin and the bald head, they would definitely wonder, wouldn't they?
You were sworn to secrecy on that.
Yes. So sorry. The cat is out of the bag. Often at my own jokes, never a good sign. So, last week was a party, and oh, what a party. And now, the aftermath. Goodness me, Jael. You are a little rough around the edges this morning.
Yeah.
That is everyone to a greater or lesser extent, apart from, for some reason, Varo, who is absolutely bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. Did he drink anything last night? Does he ever drink anything? It's an interesting question. But he's up, early, and ready to go. So, folks, what are you doing? You had some leads on the faces of Megan's puzzle box. And Varo, you were asked to visit Orax. You asked by Orax to visit him just to consult with him on something.
You were, yes. So heading over to see Orax.
I'll stay
So
on
you
the
are
ship.
going to head. You are, in fact, on your ship. Yes. Let's bring that up. You slept on the ship last night.
With a cow.
For reasons best known to whomever, there is
Well,
now an English cow on the ship.
Yeah.
I think JL brought it home.
It's okay. It's okay.
Possibly.
I'll move it.
No. I bought that with hard-earned cash. It's so we've got fresh milk.
Yes.
Lovlaw was saying
There are
he's got a milk
certain-
deficiency.
There are certain things you have to do to keep a cow that, you know. Also, how did you get it on an asteroid in space? That's what I'm most wondering the most.
Oh, there's
there are a few things on here that you might want to be careful about deleting. So
okay. There are
the traffic cone.
you can lock items, can't you?
Yes, you can. Yeah.
That's it. Can't access that anymore.
which I've just done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, there's a whole whole level of agricultural stuff, isn't there? Surely they have a small amount of animals.
They do keep a few pens, but that's basically stuff comes in and then it's generally kept briefly and then it's slaughtered and used for meat. But in general, no, they don't. They don't keep a lot of. They don't raise cattle, for example. Okay. So
you need a few cows as ammunition for the catapults, don't you? For the trebuchets. Chuck in a vash.
I think we should go exploring for either goats or cows. I think goats might be slightly better. They might go further in the trebuchet.
And your mother smells of elderberries, etc.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, they have specially trained troops of orphans to fire these things.
Okay.
You've
So
got them in your bag of holding, haven't you? You can just pull out your tribe of orphans as a bonus action. Build the trebuchet. Set fire.
Trebuchet.
Fire.
Yeah.
So Orax, you knock on his door and he opens it and bids you to come into his office, which you've been in before, has the table and the desk and the cupboards and so forth. And he motions a seat and sits down himself. Thanks for coming. Is anybody with Varo, by the way, or is he on his own?
Anybody's welcome to come with me.
I think Vera's on his own.
I think I'm asleep. Unconscious.
I'll join
Okay.
you.
Fair enough. So Megan is with you. I've had a couple of instances while you've been away. I've had 3 murders. Now, murders here generally happen because people get into fights and then kill one another. finding dead bodies here that have been murdered by subterfuge is, well, let's say there's only been a handful over the last 5 years. Suddenly, there were 3 in a period of about 5 weeks. Here's the thing. Every victim had had their throat cut. And in 2 cases, there were red handkerchiefs, and in another, a green handkerchief placed over their faces. Strange.
Really?
Given your knowledge of history and your studies, I wondered if you could think of any reason for this.
I'll make a roll.
Have any ideas as to what might be going on with these?
History roll.
Yes. Absolutely. Very good. I was going to say your target number for some information is 10 and for more information is 15. So that's very good, Varo. There's something about the red and the green that you think about that connects. And you are reminded of the fact that the Periga family seem to have been gaining the upper hand in various ways, hence the refugees from the Civil War. And it occurs to you that the colours, red and green, are the colours of the Bosconi and Aldernaccio families. So, you know, there's the 3 families that... and Christmas. You mean Samhain? And you think about it, you wonder if, you know, for somehow that comes to your mind that those are the colours of those organisations.
Okay. Something to do with the Civil War, perhaps? Barry says to... he says out loud.
How so?
Red and green are colours of the 2 houses that oppose the Periga.
You see, all 3 of the victims here were merchants who lived here in Craxus. They were of no particular importance. They simply lived here and lived their lives quietly.
Good cover for a spy.
Yes.
Should they have been Periga agents? Might be worth looking into their activities.
Periga, unlikely. Periga rely on third parties for a lot of their activities, or certainly have traditionally. is very careful about the Civil War, not wanting to take sides.
True, but you don't want to be a battleground for a proxy war.
Indeed, we do not, but it seems like the war has come here, whether we like it or not. Trying to keep control, but things are starting to get difficult. We don't have the ability to stop the war directly ourselves. I wonder if there might be ways. Yes. They could be spies. That had not occurred to me. Thank you. Thank you for the insight.
So a closer inspection of the victims and their business might throw up some interesting information. Check their contacts, see where they've been.
Yes. It would.
Where they spend their time outside of work.
It would make sense. We shall look into it further. Get my team to just dig around a little more. Thank you. Very useful. And thank you for thank JL for a wonderful night last night.
I will pass that on. There's certainly some extra entertainment.
Indeed.
Thank you for handling that. It could have got messy.
No, I help where I can. Yes. Right. On to the next one. I'm going to see if there are connections, if any of these folks had connections here on Craxis, and if they did, they might have some quiet words with their connections, just in case. They might be next. And he bids you good day.
Good day, sir. And then
To do some
head
work.
off.
Good day.
We'll head off.
Okay.
Back to the ship. See if our reprobates of crew people are up and about.
Stirred. Yes.
I've got to ask, aside from making mayonnaise, beer, and wine, does it make coffee? Because now would be an ideal time.
I don't think it does.
No. Strong tea.
Acid, poison, beer, honey, mayonnaise, oil, vinegar, fresh water,
Don't
salt
get
water,
me
and wine. No.
Oh, goodness me.
Yeah, honey might be a good. Yeah, a gallon of honey might work.
Yeah.
I don't think there's a sticker for a bear. Hang on a second.
Yeah, that could be very, very sticky.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I mean, we could. You don't want that. We could attract a pack of wandering bears.
Yes,
Yeah,
indeed.
don't want that. That's not good.
That's what I've got. I've got one in my bag of tricks. A brown bear.
Space bears.
Yeah.
Oh, can I just say, I cannot fail to be amused by that token for the black bear. Look at that.
This is quite a cheerful looking bear.
That is a very cheerful looking bear,
It's
isn't
a
it?
laughing bear.
Yeah.
That's like a bear that's having a good time.
That's the king of that's going to start singing bare necessities in a minute, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. A couple of half coconuts.
Yeah. No question. That's
And a grass skirt.
yeah.
I'm picturing the road they're coming back towards the ship on, John, as sort of linking up sort of through the rougher area towards the docks.
Yep.
And I think Lovlaw stayed out after the party, or went out again after the party.
Okay.
And so I think if it times out right, I wouldn't mind that he comes stepping out of an unsavory establishment at this point as they're coming back from what they're doing. He's looking tired, worse for the wear.
So actually, what you do is you saunter out of this side. Literally, there's like a narrow alleyway, and you step out into the street. They see you ahead. You step out into the street. You look left, and then you look right, and you see them, and you're like, oh, because there they are.
Varo has stopped off along the way at a local barista and picked up strong coffees for
everyone. Okay.
And some pastries that he's bringing back for the crew.
Honestly, y'all think it's 19th century France, not like...
You said coffee. You said coffee.
Like, what's going on?
You said coffee, and anyway, barista are Italian.
You got to remember as well. Okay, the coffee houses were very much a London
Coffee house
thing.
is very much a thing. Yeah.
But here's the interesting. This is why fascinating that the Brits are so, dedicated to tea now, because actually it used to be coffee. But what's interesting, of course, is that pastry was made solely to be a transport mechanism. It was like the styrofoam of its time. So a medieval pie would be pastry with a lid, and you took the lid off and you scooped out the insides and ate the contents, and then you threw the rest of it away.
The pastry was rock hard. Yeah, it wasn't until they added. It wasn't until some bright spark said, "You know what? If we added butter to this, it might actually."
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
It was the French that invented modern pastry.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Well,
great job, guys.
Fresh bread. I'm bringing back fresh bread. JL can provide the honey.
So just to be clear, by the way, the reason I put that in chat is because that's actually the picture from...
Yeah, I noticed.
Yeah, and now I've just got GIFs and memes happening. And I've got this lady dancing bear that I cannot stop. Every time keep looking over there because it's like, it's dancing bears.
Oh,
the dancing
my apologies. There you go.
No.
The bear's gone.
You could take the old approach of, well, every time I've been drinking your coffee now, I have in fact been drinking hot mud.
Yes. Like a cappuccino.
Yeah.
So, whatever stimulating morning beverage is available.
Yes. No, you bring drinks and food back. Fresh food.
And Lovlaw.
And Lovlaw.
Plenty
bring
of bacon.
Lovlaw back too.
Are you guys not probing Lovlaw for what he's been up to?
No, you don't.
We leave all the Lovlaw probing. All the Lovlaw probing is Shaggy's business.
Yeah, Shaggy does that bit. We don't want to get involved in that. That's sticky and messy.
Can I just mention something, by the way? It's about tokens, so apologies I'm prattling on about the VTT again, but just briefly. You don't have to stand in a square with this VTT, as long as you can fit in the space.
That's quite handy, that.
You can be anywhere you like.
Yeah.
So you don't have to be... So we can move away from needing to count squares and use actual distances and stuff. Which I think is much nicer, by the way. Because, of course, that's an optional rule anyway.
Yeah. JL is kind of sat at the table, wrapped in a blanket, head on the table.
Oh dear.
We rotate our
Varo comes in. Morning!
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here, Thunk, have one of those. Have some of this. Plenty of lovely greasy bacon for you.
I bought sausage.
Yeah. Let me just put some thick butter on this bread for you.
Right.
Mm.
Bacon, fried egg.
What's the plan with respect to the to your next move then?
It's a good question. I mean,
events here at Craxis, but
yeah, didn't we agree to go and get some of these elements needed to open the box?
Virus. Yes, JL wants to go to a volcano.
fire.
Yeah. There's a couple. He said, didn't we say a couple? We're going to get a couple, and two or three of them, and then
Yeah, some of the less dangerous ones.
Yeah.
Ones that don't head into illithid territory.
yeah.
Yeah, we left those ones to.
So it's interesting you pick on that one as first, the lava one, because actually you have a unique insight there which you wouldn't otherwise be able to know. The location would be impossible. But you consult the orb and it gives you a location in kind of at the extreme end of the Scortha reaches. It's going to be quite a distance to fly there. You're going to need to fly. Realistically, you need to fly to Lusan first.
Yeah, I mean, can we sort of plot a route that takes us past 2 or 3 planets to pick up various bits and pieces? There's the other elements. I don't know if that makes sense.
Well, you have a number of locations. Do you want me to go through them again, or did you note them down? I don't know.
No.
What notes you guys have got? So sorry,
did not note them down.
I'm jumping in.
Go on, do one note.
I did note them down, but I can't find them.
Okay.
I might not have noted them down in this book. Is my problem. It might have been a different book.
Rambling.
I might have stuffed it up.
Is it in the Ramblings of a Monk?
I need to update that again. I have not done that for a bit.
Yeah, I haven't updated that for a little while, I'm afraid. I've been focusing elsewhere.
Oh, yes. Okay. Yeah, but I thought we had like the locations, maps and
We
locations.
were told them, but I didn't note them.
As I say, I did note them, but I've gone and lost it.
Armos, Seas, Vintage. Okay, John, I think we've given our college tribe.
No.
Apologize.
We'll go through them again, so that's not a problem. We'll go through them. Don't worry about writing them down. I will, at the end of the session, I'll put them all the notes up so you can put them through. So the first thing, the first place is a location called Argix. And that's where you're going to get the lava. That's the earth fire. Now, that's actually a remains of a system. The Scortha Reaches was a couple of systems that were basically rent apart. And as a result, you've got stellar remnants and you've got smashed up planetary remnants and all sorts of weird and wonderful stuff in the Reaches. And the location that the orb has given you and can tell you and fly you to Argix. Well, it can't fly you there without Naruto's help, obviously, but it can fly you to Argix. Okay? The second location is Eastgard. And you need water from Eastgard. So that's from the plane of Eastgard.
Mm-hmm.
The third location... Sorry.
I think I've got some notes. Earth from Vedika and fire from Zorm.
Fire from Zorm, that's correct.
Air from the Olas.
So the fire should be dead easy to get from Zorm, right?
Mm-hmm.
You just got to go and ask the Illithids nicely, yeah?
Yeah.
Yes, Earth from Vedika. And that's actually from the shattered planet that became Sunim's belt. So, you just chisel out a bit of the wall in Craxis, basically.
Yeah.
So air, the location is not is the name of the location you haven't been able to get but you did work out that this is the that because the Olas, their arc ship, came from the plane, that you can get, as long as you can get a sample of air from the Olas's arc ship, then that'll be fine. All you got to do is go and ask them, right? I'm sure it'll be fine.
Yeah.
I
Befriended them the other day, yesterday.
Well, again, that
So
one we
how
might
many-
leave to.
Azan.
Yeah.
Azan.
Azan.
So how many
Yeah.
elements do we need?
And then finally, you need air water from Lusan. And you think that that's basically a cloud from Hovers.
Yeah. I mean, I would say we deal with the ones that don't require us either leaving this plane of existence or or asking nasty people who might kill us on sight. So how about we deal with those first? So lava and air water.
Okay. So you can go to the Lusan system on the way. So basically, you're in the Vedika system at the moment.
Yeah.
You got to fly round the outer edges of the Far Seas Nebula, basically, so you can avoid the those guys.
Yep.
Yeah.
And they don't seem hugely happy with certain groups at the moment. They're
Last time
obviously
we saw
upset
them,
about something.
taking on the Crimson Suns, weren't they?
Yeah. So, so you can stop in at the Lusan system and go to Hovers, and then you can go to RBX.
Good.
Okay.
Vedika first, as we're here.
Well, yeah, but that's really, really easy. That's really stupidly easy. Literally.
It's rock off the ground.
You find somewhere that, you find somewhere where you've got the rock, and you literally just chink some out and put it in a container. I mean, that's all you do. Okay.
Brilliant.
So
anything else that you
one
plan-
down?
Anything else that you're planning on doing before you leave?
No, I think so.
I think it's about time.
Before we set
Just
off.
doing the mundane stuff like making sure that the ship's got enough resources to get us to somewhere that's got settlements so that we can restock on our merry journey to where we need to go.
Yep.
That's all that I was
I mean,
thinking of. So we don't need
Yep.
to RP it. It's done.
No. The point is that you have to fly. You have to fly between the Lusan system and the Vedika system, and that takes 15 days because you have to go around the Far Seas Nebula. I mean, you could go through the middle if you like, but it's still going to be 10 days, and it might not go well. Generally, it's a good idea to stay away from the mind flayers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, 15 days, you fly from the Vedika system to Lusan. And the first thing you do is you take a quick stop at Enchant. Mainly to recharge your stock of air, also to collect some additional supplies. And then, coming up out of Enchant, you fly directly out towards Hovers. It's a gas giant, and it sits at the edge of the Lusan system. You know that the clouds of the planet are home to a wide array of very strange creatures that float through the ongoing Stormbound. You also know that it has a series of moons. The one that you were all aware of the most is Ranthus, a lush green moon inhabited mostly by small, furry, teddy bear-like... Oh, sorry, no, that's the wrong story. Mostly by elves.
Ranthus.
You will notice...
Not my favorite place. Not my favorite place.
Lovlaw has seemed a little under the weather in recent days. Or a little withdrawn, shall we say.
That's a long hangover.
No. I was prisoner on Ranthus for a while.
No.
It's where the Brotherhood took our final beating.
Is there any business you want to take care of while we're here?
You run across a dwarf by the name of Orton Phalos. I'll be very glad to collect the fee that he owes the Brotherhood. But otherwise, there's probably places I better not go. Indentured servitude, bad memories. I hesitate to think what type of welcome I'd get from prior owners. But, whatever.
So
They let me go
were you
in the end.
Were you set free? Or did you escape?
No, indentured servitude. I earned my... I paid my way out. Let's put it that way. I was given a sentence of time that was to be paid off, and I did.
How long ago was
Is that why your knees are always sore?
Yeah, I did lots of lifting and shifting, much less. Well,
I
actually,
bet you did, you kinky giant.
you squishy little guy. Oh, jeez.
Well, if you want, we can be in and out, just gather what we need. But the offer's there if you want to stop. Take care of any business.
Yeah,
So
I'll go down. I'll go with you.
We'll back your play.
Yeah, I'll start a fight. You finish it. There you go. Good old times.
You got to remember, you're not the same. You're not the same man who left this place.
No. I'll tag along, see what happens. Just, who knows? What I've done, though, is I've decided to draw some interesting pictures of different people that are really negative. I'm going to go show them around, see if we can get kicked off this planet, too. Jay.
That sounds like a fantastic idea.
He raises. He just raises an eyebrow at JL.
It works, you know.
It's a technique. Yeah, I'm not sure it's a good one, but it's a technique.
Yeah.
So, I'm looking for how much you understand about this planet and the things you know. I mean, you've got a basic. You all have a very basic know-how of the place. But the big question is, how much do you know in detail of what it's like? So I'm looking for. I think it's going to have to be nature checks. But I actually want you to make wisdom nature checks.
I see what you're saying.
Oh shit. Okay.
So if you have,
How do I do that?
okay, so if you have proficiency in nature, it's a wisdom roll.
Nature isn't. Nature's intelligence.
Nature's not. Nature's intelligence.
Yeah.
So
But he's asking us.
If you're wanting a wisdom,
I know it's intelligence. I didn't ask you for that. I asked you.
Take 5 off of my roll, and then that would be my wisdom nature check.
Okay.
You get
Okay.
it?
Just a little thing to make you aware of. Skill rolls typically have a paired attribute. Okay. But in some cases, you can use an alternative attribute for that skill roll.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm asking you to use nature, as in, if you have proficiency, you get to add your proficiency bonus. But I'm asking you to make it against your wisdom attribute.
I have
So you
no
get
idea how I do that.
I think I'm just going to roll
a
wisdom
D20.
because I don't
just
have.
roll a D20 and add your wisdom to it, Christine.
Well, just roll wisdom.
There's my wisdom.
That's a wisdom save.
Oh, that's what save. Gosh darn it. Did it roll? No, it didn't. Oh, there we go. You have to click in that box. There we go. That's even better.
But don't forget what John's just said. If you've got nature as being proficient,
I don't. Yep.
Then you also
bonus.
add your proficiency bonus to your wisdom roll. So if you are proficient, it would be D20 plus 3 plus your wisdom modifier.
I've got half proficiency for being
So you add half the proficiency bonus round down.
which is plus 1 to that. It's not going to do any good. Plus 1.
Okay, so unsurprisingly, the person who knows the most about this place is Lovlaw, because would I be right in saying he's the only person who's actually been here?
Probably.
I don't know.
I don't think Varo has.
Vara's been almost everywhere, but that's okay.
Lovlaw spent his indentured servitude there, so I would imagine he would know a lot.
Ranthus, so orbiting the planet, so that makes perfect sense, right? So, Lovlaw, I mean, you've told them about this strange planet. As you know, as Ranthus turned and as you orbited this massive place, you could see the constant crackle of electricity in the storm bands below you, and your mistress at one point allowed you to use her. She had a telescope, and she allowed you to look through the telescope and look and make some observations. And you can see these massive creatures that float within these bands. They're like giant gas bags, but when they have these tentacles sticking out, and they float within the storms. And there are smaller creatures as well, and they predate on the smaller creatures, but it's the big ones that you can see from further out. You don't know exactly how big they are, but pretty large, probably knocking on for the same length as Narasoa. So they're big old things. They are very slow moving, and they move effectively with the wind, but you don't really know much else about them. Shaggy, your insight really is into the storms themselves, and the idea of a gas planet, a planet that's made really out of gas. It's effectively just a giant cloud. And one of the things that you're somewhat concerned about is how you might get down into those clouds, because you know that the atmospheric pressure and the way that the planets are could be quite difficult for the Spelljammers to get in. So you're somewhat concerned. That's where your concerns lie.
Okay.
So,
could you expand upon that, or is it pointless knowledge to expand upon that?
what do you
It's
mean by
pointless.
expand upon it?
So basically, is there a reason why the clouds are that would make it more problematic for the Spelljammer to go down? Is it relevant?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, so if you could explain a little bit more, then that would be fantastic, I think.
Should have rolled higher.
Well, we'll
I'm
soon
sorry.
find out.
That's my GM. That's my GM.
We'll
kicking
soon
in.
find out.
I will better
So-
explain what I've said.
Yes.
That's the key. I won't add any more information in
No.
terms of. Yeah, I'll just explain it better.
Yes.
Okay. You know that this planet is very large.
Okay.
Because
I
it's
tell
very
them.
large, it has a lot of gravity,
Yes. I tell them that.
and it generates a lot of electrical charges, as you can see from the constant massive lightning storms that sheet across the sky.
Okay. Yeah.
So,
I tell them
two
that.
concerns. One, because you're a bit of you're secretly, you see, it seems a bit of a weather nerd. Nobody knew, but it turns out that's the case. Right?
Yes. Yes.
And-
I am.
and-
Yes.
And two things. One, it's like being stuck in the middle of a lightning storm, standing in a tin bath full of brine. Yeah, on top of a mountain,
Yeah.
holding a copper rod, screaming, "All gods are bastards!" Right? That's roughly the quote,
Yeah.
anyway.
Yeah,
All
Shaggy,
right,
Shaggy
so-
would do something like that. Yeah, he would. Yep.
So you know that there is a very high risk of being struck by the electrical discharges, but also, even though they look like they're just clouds floating in the sky and we can just go and fly through some clouds, you also know that the pressure of those clouds and the gravitational pull as you get close enough to get to a cloud, because you've basically got to get to a cloud and get some stuff out of the cloud.
Yeah.
Gravitational pull is going to basically be tearing at the ship. So it's going to basically cause a great deal of kind of wrenching around of the ship. So basically you're going to get zapped and it's going to look like being held by a giant who's rattling you around.
And we're going to be rattled around. So we're not going to be able to just. So I say to them, so we're not going to be able to just dock up next to a floaty, feathery cloud, pull out whatever we need. We are going to be buffeted around, and if things aren't secured down, then they might not be left on Narasoa.
All right.
Yes,
Let's batten down.
There's
So-
battening everything down,
Okay.
but there's also the risk of physical damage to the ship as well.
Yeah. Yeah,
So
the second explanation was a lot better than the first. So thank
That's
you.
because
I
it went on a
appreciate
lot
that.
longer.
Good.
No, that's okay. But that's it.
Yep.
Varo has got insight.
So my question is, are there local people who one might call perhaps cloud miners who basically specialize in
We could hire
Going
somebody. That'd be
cloud.
great.
yes
Or
for
something
something
with giant wiggly things or
Yes.
whatever.
or whatever. Yeah, something that is, you know, a local, something you can't get anywhere else, expensive,
Yeah,
but worth the risk of traveling in
That's-
this
that's a
dangerous
really good
environment.
question. So there are 7 moons, but only one of them is inhabited.
Okay. Well, go there and check.
Lovlaw, bastard.
Yeah. No. Well,
I've heard of a captain, Captain
Makes sense.
Shakespeare.
Oh, yeah.
And he's got this marvelous ship with wings that come out. They're not actually rings, they're like massive fishing nets. And he collects lightning. He might be brilliant to get us what we need out of the clouds. Just don't mind if he comes out in a dress, though.
I was going to say, I think he's a bit busy. I think he's one of the latest contestants in certain RuPaul's Drag Race.
Oh, how cool would it be if John could actually factor that in?
Yeah.
Not RuPaul, but Shakespeare. That would be awesome.
Well,
Now,
if we've got to
that's
go.
a Captain JL that any man would follow.
Well, if we've got to go there, we got to go there.
I mean,
Let's go.
I mean, we could at least try.
Let's look.
Well, I mean, I don't want to put Narasoa in danger.
Yeah, I
No.
mean, for what? My feelings? Let's go.
I think we can disguise Lovelaw. I've got a small square of cloth that you can put on his head. Disguise him as an old woman.
Old woman.
I pick up a small shard of wood or something off of my table, and I come back and I've magicked it so it actually reads in an LED kind of display. This is not the Lovelaw subgiant you're looking for. It's a perfect disguise.
Yes.
It was a.
Do you know
It
what
was.
amazes me about that joke about the Thread the Barbarian, where he was, the hello old woman joke,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
It is that must have been what 1984,
Yeah, it's very long.
It's quite a long way, a while ago, yeah.
right? But just
Yeah.
so bloody hell, it shows how old we are for a start.
Oh, yeah.
84,
Yeah.
85, 86, somewhere around there, right?
Egads. Yeah.
Yeah.
But what it also demonstrates is how those jokes kind of end up, basically those kind of memes, because that's what they are.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Kids today think they invented memes.
Yeah. I mean, A, fantastic writing, and B, yeah.
Movie quotes.
Most
Movie quotes
things that
back
we
in
had
the
when
day.
we were
Yep.
kids
Yeah.
that get stuck in your mind, they are timeless. Absolutely timeless.
Yeah.
The same thing, isn't it?
So,
Yeah.
So look.
An element of culture.
so I mean, I there's a couple of things I can do for Lovelaw. I could either make you.
Look, I don't have to hide here. I've
Okay.
paid my time. Everything should be just hunky dory. Look, it was coming on evening, just as you see the line of the reflection of the sun going across right now. We would come in fast, quick. We had some of the best pilots, some of the best spelljammers. Small spelljammers moving in rapidly. It was a quick move. They were building spelljamming helms. And our benefactor wanted his big share of those and was willing to split the sale afterwards. So zip in, go to the port, just grab the spelljamming helms and out. But they were waiting for us. And those elven longbows just cut us to pieces. Yeah. Can't tell you much more than that, but the port's good size. I mean, they build spelljammers here. They do spelljamming helms. The elves pretty much know what they're doing.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
let's go see if there's anyone mad enough to ride out those storms above us.
And
Sounds
like,
good.
trust me.
Or below us.
If anybody starts, I'll do to them what we did to the kid. All right? But
Sounds
don't
good.
you worry. I think the captain is.
Yeah.
For some unknown
Yeah.
reason, JL's not letting anyone else have a turn unless it's clean, easy sailing.
You can. Someone else can fly if they want.
Yeah, I'll do it. Right, drop ship. Nose straight down and whoosh. Something like this, Lovelaw, yeah?
Yeah.
Probably find Narasara's giggling away with delight at the idea.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You
As
don't
opposed to
realise
that
that
driving Miss
JL's been
Daisy type
preventing
that
her
JL
doing
keeps
this to
doing.
us.
I
JL's
mean,
been
there's
keeping her on the
times where
straight
you
and
need
narrow.
there's times where you need like a pilot to be like a chauffeur, and there's other times when you need the pilot to be a crazy son of a bitch.
Uh-huh.
Okay. So, JL, Lovelaw has told you about this. Let's put JL in the
Yeah.
put JL in the pilot's seat. In fact, actually, why doesn't Lovelaw actually come and sit with you just for a little while? And Lovelaw's been explaining about Omranthus, about where the port is. And as you fly around Ranthus and then you loop down and you're skimming down through high, thin cloud cover and into where he says the port is. You realise that Ranthus is basically covered in trees. You just don't see any break in them. And for mile after mile, the ground is rushing past you and you're getting lower and lower and lower. And you just see nothing. It's just this massive undulation. There are mountains that rise and they're covered in trees. There's just nothing. I mean, it's impenetrable, this tree barrier. And then suddenly you skim across and there is this tiny little clearing in kind of just in this group, like just this circular clearing. Big, but small for a spaceport. And there, says Lovelaw. And you fly over the top and you stop and then you start to descend down, expecting ground, because it's a spaceport, right? And it is no such thing. What you have instead is this vertical shaft that's probably half a mile deep into the ground. And growing out from the sides of the shaft are trees, roots, and everything has been stitched together to create these wide pads. And as you drop down in there, you're looking for somewhere to land. And you think, it's not really a big surprise that they were cut down, that they were taken out and cut down. The idea, you thought it was just like, we'll land in a field and then there'll be some people who will ambush us. But this is just mad. I mean, it would be very difficult to get in here and attack them. And you can see all around you different, guard stations. There's lanterns lit to light up the whole of this place. And the sun is actually just starting to dip on the horizon. But as you drop into here, there's plenty of light for you to see. And you see somebody with flags indicating, and you see a spot, and you drop in and land gently.
And that's when the arrows started.
Uh-huh.
Can we go?
Okay, so you land, and you get up, and you drop off the gangplank. Drop it down,
I think Varo
And there is
should
there's
converse
two
with
elves
them.
just stood waiting for you at the bottom.
I wave because I'm doing the gang
They
plank.
are. You okay?
Oh.
Are you shooing away the dog? Is the dog
No,
begging?
No. I was saying I wave because I'm doing the gangplank.
Oh, okay. There's two elves at the bottom of the thing. Firstly, they're both dressed in armor that is quite different to what you're used to. It seems to be made from sheets of chitin from a giant insect, and they are both astonishingly beautiful, but they're also strangely. It's strange because you're so used to the concepts of gender identity in your society. The idea of people who are almost completely genderless in your eyes, all of your eyes, even as elves. There's this strange neutrality about them. Who's going down the plank?
Well, I think Megan or Varo should go down and introduce. But I'll go down.
So you, Varo, you walk
as a
down.
wingman.
And they both bow to you, Varo.
I shall give them a bow back. Greetings.
Star Citizen. State your purpose.
We wish to engage
Sort this out.
Yeah, I know
whether there are people who fly in and out.
Yeah.
You've got absolutely no idea. What you're looking
Exactly.
for is information. How can you?
Yeah.
Is there a way of getting to the clouds?
Yes. Business.
The nature of your business.
We wish to see if it is possible to get some cloud material.
I will assume not from the clouds here, as you've just flown through them. Do you mean from Hovis?
Yes.
Then you wish access to one of the sanctums.
We are not
commune directly in the clouds.
We are not sure of the process. We came to inquire as to how this might be possible.
This has not been done for many years. It is dangerous, but it is possible. The sanctums still fly. The gateways to them are here on Ranthus. You look puzzled by my words.
Perhaps
you
you
are
could...
unfamiliar with this?
Am I unfamiliar with this? Let me. Have I heard of these sanctums before?
So then let's do one of them history checks, shall we?
Yeah, it's a history check.
History.
Yes. Yeah.
No, you haven't.
I am unfamiliar with these sanctums.
So, John, aside, would I have heard of some of these things and told them ahead of time if we were discussing this, if that was the type of thing? Okay.
You haven't heard of this.
It's an elf thing. Got it.
Yeah. No, this is new to you. I mean,
Is anyone else with me? Who else came with me?
I'm not with you.
I'm down
I was
there.
just wondering.
Yeah, do you want
But
to?
I'm kind of relaying everything that's said through the orb, so that you just need to concentrate on the elves. But I do make a funny quip about the fact that the elves notice that Varo's kind of always concentrating on something or wondering about something. I've never seen that before. This might be a new insight, folks.
If it's all being relayed, maybe
anybody can comment.
Yeah.
You can all talk together. Remember,
you can hear them.
Everyone, hey, make your checks. Come on.
I've never heard about
anybody
this.
wants to make a history check?
Ooh. There you go.
I think you told me that I don't.
Necessary piece of knowledge, JL.
Natural 20.
Yeah, but don't ask her what a bloody tree is.
I think I'll come out and go down the plank and join the rest of the crew. Just sort of stand there.
I like to read.
Yeah. So many years ago, you read a book, which was about how there had been a cast of elves who had lived on Ranthus, and who had worshipped this. They worshipped Hovus as if it were a god, and what they would do is they would commune via the clouds. So what they did was they built a series of floating citadels, small. Essentially, what they did was they got asteroids, they hollowed them out, and then they used magic to anchor them within the upper cloud layer of the gas giant. And then what they did was they had portals. So you can go, basically you go in through the portal, and that steps you into the this building. And then from within the building, you can then get outside. And when you go outside, you've got access to effectively like a balcony that's in the clouds. This is... You remember reading that this seemed to be something of a dangerous thing, and that a number of these people would die simply by walking outside of these things, but they persisted in doing it because apparently they were just honest sacrifices. This cult eventually died out because it was frankly a bit mad, and most elves are far more sensible than this. And as a result of that, I mean, you had no idea that this was still a thing. This was, hundreds of years ago, and you thought it had pretty much stopped being a thing. But apparently, you can still do it.
The places still exist.
Yes. What state they're in now, of course, is a different question. But
let's get this over with.
Well,
yeah.
So, I mean,
quick walk.
JL, you want to?
What got behind?
Yeah, you're a local expert. Do you want to pick up on this?
Yeah, I mean, you basically talk to Varo, but if you want to come down and talk to them,
I do.
You can. Or Varo, you can just relay it to them and say, oh yes, one of your companions had told you a story.
Yeah, I'll go and join them.
Okay, no problem.
Teams together.
Don't forget to take your drawing of the OLAS.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Trusty
As
picture.
you come down, they both bow to you, and they say, Infernal and Star Dweller. Okay.
Hello. Thank you.
Oh, sorry, Shaggy, you're there as well, hadn't they? Aren't you?
Yeah, they've just ignored me completely. That's fine.
No, they haven't. No, they bowed to you.
Oh.
And they said,
we ignore him. Why shouldn't they?
True. They said
Oh.
shapeless one. They bowed to you and they called you shapeless one.
Oh, 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 oh. No, I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to start a fight. I'm going to bow
Good
and
call.
just say, thank you. Oh, gracious ones.
Okay. So JL?
Yes. Yes, we'd like to go to one of the sanctums and perform the rituals associated with it.
No fucking bow and special name for me, huh?
Did you come down as well? You said you weren't doing it.
No, I did. I came down.
He did say that. Yeah.
So they acknowledge the blob, but the giant, nope.
No. As soon as you come walking down, they both look at you and they both start whispering to one another, and then they both get out little books and they're flipping around through the little books.
Yeah.
Check it out.
Daniel!
Is it a little book? Is there a little book of pictures?
Yeah.
Daniel,
that
you
one.
don't
Don't
often
let it
come
in.
down this way.
Oh yeah,
No, they bow to you when you come down.
Yeah,
and they say, giant ball.
Yeah. You're the
And then they
wrong
both look at you.
species for this
Like
planet.
really.
Hang on. Let John speak. Yeah.
We're excited.
So don't. Everyone else shut up and you talk over it. Anyway, whatever. So so you come down the plank and they bow to you and they say giant born, and then they both look at you. They both just sort of look at you. And then they both look at each other and they look at you and you think, oh, this is going to be trouble. Touched. The chosen one. And they both bow again. So, you will be together.
I don't bow. Go ahead.
No, you don't need to bow.
No, the chosen one does not bow.
I just assumed that it's just another goofy name like they gave all you guys. So
The rest of you are like, what? So, sorry, it's the only person we don't have is Megan.
Mm-hmm. This is
Megan,
right.
are you joining them as well?
Yeah, I shall come down last. Bring the tail.
sashay away.
Indeed.
Okay. They bow to you. Star Dweller.
She'll bow
Welcome.
back.
Welcome all. Yeah, at least you know how to bow, you see. Nobody else does. And the one who's been doing most of the talking says, please, follow Iolantha.
Is Atlanta taking us to a bar?
Somehow
Good
I
question.
doubt it.
I don't think so. Nope.
Yeah.
There are
Okay.
crops and turns. There will be sustenance. What was the nature of your desire?
Please stick
Chosen
to
one.
nature. The medical emergency.
I mean, could always use a beer, but I think Varo has expressed exactly what we need.
I will arrange ale.
And whatever Varo asks for,
You have committed to pilgrimage. And although we find those ways strange, we honor you. Please. And the elf takes you. You basically go through. There's a large doorway in the wall. So you're walking effectively along this tree trunk sticking out the side. Gargantuan tree trunk. And you you walk down a tunnel, and you then go through a series of you go up some steps, and you go through a series of other things, and you come out, and you realise that you're climbing upwards. You're basically going up this curving slope, and you're now above ground. You landed not far below the ground level. You're now above ground, and you're underneath this tree canopy, and you realise that you're in a city. So what to you just looks like endless trees. These trees are huge. They're hundreds and hundreds of feet tall, and some of them are massive, thick, wide. But there are smaller things in there, and you realise that almost certainly during the daylight there are breaks in the canopies that allow sun through, and you see areas where there's kind of areas of cultivated shrubbery and flowers and other things. But what you realise is that you're in, this is a bustling metropolis. Lovelaw, this is something that you have seen before. So to you, it's not really anything new, but to everyone else, it's almost a shock. What you thought was just some forest is not. Everything is threaded within the trees. Everything is part of the natural world. There's almost nothing that appears to be crafted. Everything seems to be just grown. It's really bizarre, and it takes a while for your mind to perceive it, to settle into it.
So all you guys, I reach over and pet the big tree that we're walking by. I just look, just so you know, I've been here before. This bark, it's much worse than this bite. And I just keep walking.
So you thread through. You must walk for another 10 minutes or so, and then you come out, and you're by this what fundamentally looks like this big shaped kind of leaf. You're like, what the heck is going on here? Lovelaw just bimbles on and stands, and he just sort of leans against the side of this thing. It's kind of upturned sides of this ultra thick leaf, and you see a few other elves kind of jump on the rest of you, like, what's going on? What is this? And then suddenly the leaf curls and then shoots along, and somehow it's connected to the vines overhead, and it just sort of runs you, and it probably covers a half mile in a curve, and then sort of drops down at the other end, and the leaf unfolds, and you climb out. You're like, just weird. Again, Lovelaw doesn't seem in the slightest bit bothered. You've been so used to him almost being tense in places, but here he just seems nonchalant in comparison.
With this type of thing, you just take it or leave it.
You're taken into a building. Take it or leave it. Yeah, leave it. No. Nobody.
Oh, no. My team suck. I try so hard. My team suck.
Come on.
I don't think it's the team that sucks. I think it's your delivery.
No, could not possibly be.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, every week. Try the fish.
Matt Rife, you are not.
No.
George Carlin Mark II. Anyway, so you're taken into this building and taken down again, kind of through a maze of corridors, and you're asked to wait in this reception chamber, and you're there for a couple of minutes, and then Iolantha comes out, bows. I must take my leave of you. Here. I leave you with one of our priests and leaves. Again, these the next elf that comes out is dressed in a flying white robe, has this
What? He's dressed in what?
a flowing white robe.
I had rah-rah pants. I thought, what? That's what I was
An
asking.
AI
What?
doing subtitles for you. Is that what's happening here?
Good closed captions.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
Okay, we've all found the soundboard. Very good.
Wow.
Yes.
So, but again, I mean, really, really stunningly beautiful. In fact, everybody that you've seen is just incredibly beautiful. The porcelain features. You've seen no facial hair. Everyone seems to have long hair. Some have it, some have it just hanging down. Some have it tied back into a ponytail. You saw someone who'd got it braided into kind of around their head. You've seen various styles, but everyone looks, they don't look the same by any stretch of the imagination, but they all do look absolutely stunning. It's like the moon of supermodels. It's absolutely astonishing. Even by elven standards, they're very beautiful.
But did you say they were all blonde-haired, or?
Yeah, I mean, varieties down to sort of like a kind of, mousy, almost brown, but you haven't seen anyone with any kind of dark hair. You've seen green eyes and blue eyes, but no other eye colours. Again, various shades, but nothing else. Nobody with brown eyes, nobody with brown hair, nobody with short hair, nobody with facial hair. It's quite astounding. What happens when you've got a small moon and a captive population?
I lean in and say to Lovelaw, I think we should play a game of Spot the Ginger. The first one to see it, 100 gold?
Sure. But if we don't see one, you give me 200.
I don't count.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
Has to be an elf. Has to be a local elf.
Yeah, it has to be an elf.
Indeed.
No,
Well, if
this
we
is
don't
just-
spot it, no, you give me 200. I thought of the game.
No. Nah. It's all good.
Hello. How are you
I
doing,
understand
young
you-
priest?
I understand you have travelled far. Excuse my manners. I am Falfir.
Hello, I'm JL. Nice to meet you.
And I will make the preparations for you. Would dawn tomorrow be acceptable?
I think so.
That way you can rest tonight.
What does it involve? Preparation
There
wise.
were
Well, oh,
rituals of purity, but I thought that perhaps you would have more insight into those. I could consult the text, but sadly I am unfamiliar with them myself. But fundamentally, the simple truth is that I shall lead you to our local portal, and then you can pass through. What happens beyond that, I cannot say. No, that is for you.
Their own personal journey. I get it. I get it. Thank you.
I'm so pure you can almost see through me.
Yes. It's funny because you are actually see-through.
What? Since when?
Elves don't seem to have much of a grasp on this form of humour. Or these elves don't. They're really
Varo doesn't either.
absolutely nothing like Varo.
Not
Megan.
once have I
Nothing.
seen Varo smile at my jokes. Not once. Normally grimaces. To be fair, it's just an observant, kind of thing.
I think that's because eye rolling is laughing in Elvish. Is that right?
Absolutely, it is. Yeah,
Yeah.
I am
eye
fluent
rolling,
in Elvish.
shaking the head, groaning. All of those are signs of really high levels of humour. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
is Megan pretending to be an astral elf? Because I've caught Megan laughing at me many times.
There you go.
See, evidence in itself.
Right.
Yeah.
So,
Yes.
is that acceptable to you? It has been the question that
Up to
Fufir
you,
has asked
Captain.
you.
I think so. I don't think so. Yeah, rest sounds
Do
good.
we have the time scale to spend the evening and come back at dawn?
Yes, Fufir has some quarters for you. So it's a nice room. You can eat. There are washing facilities, basins of water, and so forth. And there are hammocks to sleep in.
Oh, I like a good hammock. Can we stay the night, please, Captain?
I think so. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, you don't need to go back to the ship.
Hammock.
Is there anything else that you want to ask for or talk about? There's a nice big jug of ale, cold. Served nice and
Get
chilled.
better.
Do you have anywhere that would sell a bow?
They'll have bows here.
You mean a merchant?
Yes. Do you have any merchants nearby?
Yes, of course we do. The merchants have usually closed up their shops for the day by now.
I don't need to go now. We can go before we leave.
Oh, you would like to go in tomorrow? So you would like to put your purchase ahead of your pilgrimage?
No. Pilgrimage first, and then before we leave.
Ah,
So pilgrimage, well, breakfast, then pilgrimage, unless breakfast isn't allowed. But then pilgrimage, and then
you would
we
know
come back.
You would know those things better than I.
I mean, as long as the pilgrimage goes okay, then we should be okay to shop after, unless it goes really badly, and then, well, I might not need it anymore.
I'm glad you are carrying such a weight so lightly. The priest generally looks kind of. You can't tell whether they look horrified or whether they look impressed, but possibly both at the same time. With the idea that you're like, yeah, we might die, but if we come back, we'll go shopping.
4 hats and a bow.
It's a coping mechanism. It's how I deal with stressful situations.
Yeah.
Understood.
As
So yeah,
well.
there
Would
isn't
you use
really any way
cake,
that you
Captain?
there isn't really any way that you can buy anything at this point, but
No, that's fine.
You just drop a quick note to Esta Earthiera. Let her know that Lovelaw's through and appreciates again her extended hospitality.
You know Lady Esther?
Spent some time in her service.
Ah. Well, I understand that you are a chosen one.
So they say.
I can understand why this would be. Yeah, the priest commits to sending a note.
Very good. Varo, you can start calling me Chosen One anytime.
All right, is Chose okay for short? Just call you Chose.
Sure. I like it.
I think I'll just
Maybe we
call
should
him
just.
one.
Maybe I think onesie.
Yeah.
That's even better.
Yeah, onesie. Yeah, that's a good one.
So
Okay then, Falfia. Let's go and have some dinner and go to the quarters.
you're in your quarters. You're in your quarters
Yes!
and you are eating
Well done, that
and
man.
drinking and so forth. You've had a chat with Falfir about the various things that you've had a chat with Falfir about. If there is anything
Religion.
else, or if there's nothing else, then you sleep and it's the next morning.
I'm going to
Nice.
try and convert him to piratism.
Him? Sorry, him?
Him, her, it,
Um,
she, they, them,
Them.
Okay.
them. I got there eventually.
Well, the problem is that for you is that it's obvious that they do use gendered pronouns, but you can't tell. You can't. You get no read on their gender at all.
Varo or I tell their gender.
Yeah, to a certain extent, you can. You've got a bit more of an insight, but only you two. And you know that for the Woodies, it's it's only you use honorifics, and you use gendered titles where that's relevant, or you use name. You wouldn't generally refer in that way. It's just the way that the language works, the way that they use language anyway, which makes it a bit harder in common, because common isn't quite structured that way. But the way that they speak Elvish is. Hopefully is male, by the way, as far as you're concerned, Megan, but you wouldn't mention it. Okay.
okay, so, quick question. I mean, were we given containers before we left to these materials? It's up to us. Okay.
And by the way, I'm assuming that the box is safely stored on Craxus as well.
Yeah, we're not bringing the box with us.
Yeah, no, that.
Just confirming that, Megan.
I'm guessing we've got some glass jars or You know.
Yeah. You've got things, you've got containers that you can use. Yeah. It's not a problem.
Okay.
They're the kind of things when if you open up a few cupboards on the ship, there's bound to be, at least one drawer that's full of stuff like that.
You can all do a pilgrimage. We shall come back through the portal of planet, proudly holding up an old jam jar full of paper.
One remnant on it that's just about ordinary. Yeah.
Behold the jam jar.
Strawberry jam.
Yeah.
Yes, you have some basically some crystal potion bottles that are a lot more robust for this kind of thing, with stoppers and everything. And then you can stopper it, and then when you get back on the ship, you can seal it up with sealing wax, and that'll be sufficient. You don't need a lot; you just need what you need. Okay, so early in the morning, Falthea comes in and wakes you and lays out, with an assistant, lays out some food for you, some fresh fruit and some meat.
Very good.
And you eat, and then he stands just waiting for you. And you are led down a corridor, down another corridor, up some stairs, again through these rather complex buildings that are built within these trees. And eventually you come to a door, and Arthur draws a key and unlocks the door and opens it, bids you through, and then follows along behind you and locks the door behind you. And you're in a small anteroom. And then there's another door, which again Falthea unlocks. You work through. Falthea closes it, locks it behind. And you're in a corridor. You get to a third door. Same thing, unlock, through. And this room is different. This room has a wall built halfway across the room. So you're in a room and there is a wall in front of you, but in the center of the wall is a wide space which is caged, so you can see through it, and there is a caged door, and then on the other side is the rest of the room, and there is a stone dais that's about 5 foot radius, about 10 feet across, and in the center is a thin pillar, and you can see that there are various sigils on this thing, and you notice that Falthea looks nervous. You've never seen them look like this, but now they look grave and nervous and concerned. There's this tension. Falthea comes over and unlocks the gate and bids you through. A watch will be kept. I will be first. He shall give you 5 sons.
What about a daughter? No, I don't say that. I'm sorry, John.
I'm assuming not. Falthea closes the door and locks it. Withdraws across the room. And sits down, cross-legged, in the center of the room. have watched.
Little instruction would be nice on using this pillar thing.
So, it's important to remember he has absolutely no idea about any of this. He's already told you that he doesn't know what the rituals are, what the processes are, or anything.
I remember anything from the books I was reading.
No, just that there were portals, and you would
Nothing specific on the process. Okay.
come across. Yeah.
Fair enough.
Okay, so what are the sigils on the pillar?
Well, now who's got a bit of Arcana going on? Shall we have an Arcana check? DC 12.
Does it have to be proficient?
Nope.
Good a shot. Yay!
Jeez.
I know exactly.
Oh, not me.
I know exactly what to do.
Not me.
Well, it's a bit obvious, isn't it? I mean, seriously, it's a bit obvious.
Why's my Arcana check not come up?
It's taking its time. Mine took ages.
Mine took ages.
Really is taking his time.
Look,
Yeah.
you've
I'm
got
still
to
not
get.
seeing Shaggy's, so if he's made one, it's not appearing for me.
So, John, you saw mine, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Look, obviously, I mean, I've been through a couple of their weird rituals and stuff like that on this planet. You got to get naked, and I just start stripping off. I just start stripping off. Go ahead. I mean, I rolled a 1.
Megan still hasn't come up yet.
He agrees with Lovlaw.
Lovelaw strips naked and gets out his mighty axe. Ta-da!
Yep.
Well, I'm not doing that.
Varo strips naked and gets out his little flute.
Not the size of your flute, is how well you know. Anyway.
How well you can shoot it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
No, I lie. It's a bassoon.
That is really weird. I've got a Varo's Arcana check, and I just got 3 dots next to it, as if it's in transition.
I've got two.
I've still not got anything.
Both like that for me.
And I can see, it's Shigoros I can see as well, but again, just 3 dots.
Obviously, a few small niggles with the game log.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
That's what I'm seeing in the game log in the
Yeah, if you actually go to the
actually on the VTT, I'm seeing nothing.
Yeah, if you go to the
So
character
if,
sheet, then you'll see it.
So how about we just tell John what we can see?
You got.
I mean, I'm assuming that you can see your own role, right?
Yeah. Well, John, you can see the D&D Beyond character sheet, can't you?
I cannot see. I can see Lovelaw's role, but I cannot see Varo's, Megan's, or Shaggy's.
Okay, so
Well,
can
mine's
anyone
up on the
else,
thing.
if they go to their character sheet,
I'm
see
there.
my role?
No.
There you go.
No, I
Giles
can't
has
see your
just
roll.
come up.
Yeah.
19.
I mean, it says 3 minutes ago, but Shaggy's has got dots.
I can't see JL's either.
19.
Yeah.
Right.
JL's not even come up.
If you have a look at the map though, and put your log up on the map, mine is actually there.
I finally see
Yes, it
Shaggy's
is.
is 9.
Megan's is 17. Varo's is 3.
Oh no, I
Lovelaw's
don't
is
have
1.
Shaggy's. I don't have Shaggy's at all on the map.
Mine's 9, and JL's rolled 19. So Megan and JL
Yeah.
have both succeeded.
Yep. I refreshed my page and I got Varo's, Megan's, and Shaggy's.
Yeah, let's do a refresh. We'll see what we get.
I can't refresh my page because you'll all get thrown out of the session.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
So Varo got a
I
3,
did-
Megan got a
John,
17, and
I
Shaggy
did
got a
not
9.
refresh on the map on my
Yeah.
on my streaming PC on the map log. It's now come up, so it might not there. Okay, But strangely
Not for
enough,
me.
on my laptop, the log through the character sheet, it took absolutely ages to pop up. And Megan's Lovelaw's and Varo still hasn't popped up.
Yeah. So if I refresh the character sheet, I've got the
it's
whole
all
log.
there.
Yeah.
It's all there.
Yeah.
I've refreshed the character sheet. They're all there.
John, if you refresh the character sheet, you don't have to character sheet. You should say.
Yeah, but he's not in character sheets. He's in the game.
No, but you could have a tab open one of our character sheets.
I was actually in the campaign log, but I opened each of the character sheets. I also got each of your character sheets open, but I didn't. Nothing came up in those either. So
try refreshing them.
It doesn't matter. You told me. Oh, there we
go.
No,
but if we come to combat and things like that, then we're going to need to know.
Yeah. So JL and Megan, you stand and have a bit of a mother's meeting about it and decide that actually it's simply a case of you step on.
Meanwhile, obviously, Varo and I, they're 1 and 3. We're stripped off and ready to go.
Is that a good idea with lightning floating about? Is that the best attire?
There's none.
Well, we can see where their lightning conductor pole is, can't we?
Yeah. They're probably less likely to draw the lightning than we are.
Yeah.
It's a bit embarrassing,
Right.
I guess.
So I suppose one of us needs to go first, so I'll volunteer myself.
We hop on, apparently. Just get on it.
Yeah. Megan's quite happy to go first.
All right, just hold on a second. Oops, wrong button. Also the wrong button.
You're still dressed.
Yes.
Yep.
Personal preference.
Indeed.
There's a slight possibility I could be misinformed. Varo.
So what do you do, JL? You just...
I think the same thing. I mean,
Yep, there's a step on.
Makes all the sense in the world.
It does.
All right. You look at these two naked.
I'm not drawing that.
Think it's really poor that you've got such a photographic memory and the ability to sketch things in such detail.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll sketch that later and then sell it for good money. Probably not, actually, to be honest with you, but whatever. No. And then you simply step forward onto the dais and grab hold of the pole. You realise it's simply a case of you step on and hold the pole.
Yeah, you grab the pole, not your pole, okay? You grab the pole, not your pole.
The pole on the dais, not the
not your
grab
pole.
The dais.
Is that the pole that I should dance naked on? Swing myself upside down and let it all hang out.
You grab that. That'll work. So JL, you step on and you just put your hand on. You just literally put your hand on the pole, and all of you see a flash of purple light, and JL is gone.
Did you go the same place Shaggy went?
Varo steps up and does the same thing.
Very good.
Alrighty.
Well, as soon as Varo does that, I go, you know what? I'm going to put my armor on. So I go ahead and get dressed, and then I do
it. Yeah, so that's the cool thing.
As the priest faints, because he's just like, can't understand what's going on.
It's cold in here. It's cold. Stop judging.
Wait, JL's gone through and I'm not there. Yeah. He said that he was going to take the first watch, so you might want to wake him up, Lovlaw.
All right.
So have we all materialised in the same location? So
You have. You are in a rather.
I see us at the edge of the.
Yeah,
fog.
just
So,
we're just peeking
Yeah,
out.
I'll just
around
get that in
the,
a second.
around the
It's all
edge.
right. I'm just going to undo the fog. You're in a rather rough kind of stone cavern, and kind of on the other side of the room, probably about 20 feet away, is a door.
By the way, interesting that VTT actually hides the nameplate, whereas Roll20 has a real
let you go. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
nameplates tend to show up in things you shouldn't see.
Giving things away. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right. Farrah's going to put his armor back on.
Does the floor really say "start here"? is there white lines on the floor, and it literally is written "start here"?
No, but I thought it was a useful marker to put onto the map so you can see what's going on.
Remember.
I'm just checking,
Farrah's going to get out some chalk.
Some very
And he's
nice
going to
religious
draw.
people might have actually done that.
I mean, I can just move it around, right? But it just, I thought that, there's this thing of...
the players start here.
I was like, okay, well, I'll just put that there then. That'll be fine.
It's fine.
It'll be golden.
So it's good.
It's all good.
I think it's
like
cute.
it.
I think it's brilliant.
I think it would be very nice for religious people to basically show you where to start your pilgrimage from.
Yeah.
And it,
So
and it
is
also
that-
says
it's-
bow to the moons 3 times to the
Okay.
west.
Lovelaw, if you could strip again, then we could bow to the moons.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, too late. Farrah's already put his armor back on.
Yep.
You had your chance.
Fool us once. Mm.
Yeah.
Where's the adventure, Lovelaw? Where's the adventure?
It's one thing that Varo has learned in his long history of bardery.
Mistakes.
It's always leave your audience wanting. So is that the border of
With
the
that
room?
penny
We
whistle.
can see there, John.
Yeah, look, in essence, right, I've just strung him out along there because I don't have the start location. I just have the door.
Oh, I see. Oh, I'm with you. Okay, right. So the door is.
The door is here.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
go
in
through
essence, the cave is kind of there and beyond.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. But because I don't have that, rather than piling you all up in one square, which seemed like a rather mean thing to do. Yeah.
Okay. Varo's going to open the door once we're here. Happy. Let's open that door.
Okay. Sorry, are you waiting for me? I was just waiting for you to be ready.
Yeah, no, I said I opened the door.
Yeah, no, we said we were going to open the door, so it's now down to you.
So yes,
I'm going
the
to
answer
do
is we are waiting
something
for
that
you.
you've never seen me do before, and I'm going to whittle some wood.
Whittle some wood.
Interesting. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, I've got my woodworking tools, and I've got some wood out of my backpack, and I'm going to, whilst we're moving on through, because, I mean, this is going to be dead easy. We're going to walk on through. We're going to find a way of capturing what we need out of one of the clouds or something, and then we're going to make our way back.
Basically, just go
Not a
away,
problem.
open a window, stick your arm out, and put it back in, and then we're off.
Open a window. Stick your arm out.
This isn't gonna last 5
Stick your arm
weeks
out,
at all.
Yeah.
We're not going to need to make any saving throws or anything. It's
definitely not under any circumstances. Everything is going to be fine.
Absolutely.
Yeah, everything's fine.
I mean, the only reason that John has created a map this size
is so that we can try and get ourselves lost.
Yeah.
Of course. Right. Well, let's get on it then, shall we?
Okay, so do we roll initiative now?
Let me think. Hang on a second, just get the guys right.
The door creaks open.
Temple in the clouds. No one's visited it for years. Could go wrong.
I'm overthinking it. You see that rubble?
Oh, there.
Oh, no. What a surprise. No. Oh, my God.
There we go.
You caught us.
Roll for initiative.
We don't know anything about it because you're the one who's in front of the door, Varo. So off you pop.
Very, very quickly slips aside.
Oh, you hero, you. Right, let's give this a try then, shall we? Let's see how this works.
Okay, so do you need to before we roll initiative?
And can I suggest that you?
Do we have to select our tokens?
I'm going to just in case.
No, you roll them on your character sheets.
Oh, I know.
It does it automatically.
Yes, but do you need to start a combat tracker before initiative? You need to start combat.
Do me a favour. Can you roll your initiative? Just hit the button. Nobody else. Just you.
Okay.
Lovlaw initiative.
2 people already have.
Oh, it was Lovlaw. Okay, Lovlaw. Okay, it's come up as 12 in the initiative tracker.
21.
Great.
21 for Varo. Yep, got that.
You got Megan's?
Megan's, I've got 16.
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
Varo's 21. Lovelaw's 12. Oh, Shaggy's 21. Yep. And JL's is 16. Okay. Yeah.
Yep.
What's your dex, Varo?
Dex is.
Well, it's telling me that Varo is first. And then Shaggy.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense because mine's 14, so mine's a +2.
Yeah.
So because it's done that automatically for me. Yeah.
Yeah, that's really good, that, isn't it?
So let me describe these creatures.
Yes.
2 gaunt figures in tattered black mantles, shrouded in each in a cloud of whirling sand. Thin cracks run across their papyrus dry skin and around their hollow black eyes. I'm not quite sure why I'm doing this, because I'm about to put this in chat, the picture.
Yeah.
But by putting it in chat, all I'm really doing is inviting 63 memes and 25 gifts to come after it for some reason.
Who would be so childish as to do that?
Yeah.
You, for a start. Right, moving on.
Yes.
I disagree, sir. Ooh,
okay, Varo.
Right. Varo says to he pulls out his short bow and shoots them twice.
You are all at the door.
Yeah.
So if you want to move on your turn, you start from the door. You're all roughly in the same 5-foot square at the start. If you want to stay where you are on your at the end of your turn, In other words, Varo, if you stand there and say, "This is where I am," you will be blocking other people.
But can I move to the side?
You can move back and to the side.
Yeah.
Got me?
Yeah.
You know, Varo, remember what we said before?
I know. I'm just looking at the distance.
Okay.
So
that's fine.
I mean, this accursed defiler here seems to be. Where are are we using these squares? Because he's on the corner of 4 squares.
Right. I was thinking he was
Remember
10 foot by 10 foot swirling sands.
So those squares are tiles on the map. They're not.
Remember what I just said about tiles and tokens?
Well, yeah, I know, but it's difficult to work out where range is. So if I move Varo, but if I move Varo to there, can I attack that guy?
So 30 feet would be a little bit further on. Hang on, a second. He was standing there, so 30 feet would be essentially you can stand there and attack him.
Right.
Yeah, but you wouldn't want to with a bow and arrow.
No, I wouldn't want to with the bow and arrow, but I'm going to go in and I'm going to, for a start, I'm going to cast Faith. Does that pop up? What happened? Did that go? Did anything appear anywhere?
Not yet.
Nope.
I've got nothing in my game log.
I think that was an issue from before. Spells stuff didn't show. It was just attacks, I think, and base rolls.
Well, if it's not a ranged, so what are you doing? What are you casting first?
I'm casting Shield of Faith.
You cast Shield of Faith.
Yeah.
Okay.
+2 bonus to armor class. Bonus action.
Yep. So bonus action, Shield of Faith.
Yeah.
Then you move.
So now I need to add.
So now you've got 18 AC. Yeah.
Because it doesn't add it to my AC there. So let's get that on there. Okay. And I'm going to attack him with a short sword.
Okay.
Nice.
That's a hit.
Okay.
So that's 7 points, yeah?
Yeah. And short sword again. Second attack.
Okay.
That hit.
That's a hit.
That's 7 points.
Okay. 7 points.
And
anything else?
Short sword in my other hand.
Are you not using your short sword in your other hand?
Yeah.
Isn't that a bonus action?
What, for 2-weapon fighting?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're right. It is a bonus action. Yeah. Okay. So forget that one.
Are you not doing that extra thing to boost your AC and all that stuff?
Yes, so I'm going to use defensive flourish.
Okay. Which means you roll your D8.
Which means I roll a D8. Oh, it's not clickable. Okay.
You've got roll dice at the bottom. You just bang it up and do D8.
Yeah, I know. It's just annoying that it's not.
Yeah, yeah, you're right. It's crap.
Right, hang on.
Right,
let's get that. That's for everyone. Oh, we lost someone.
We lost someone.
Dale.
We lost Martin.
But roll the dice anyway.
Another 7 points of damage. And
that's another 7 points of damage, yeah.
And that adds to my armor class
+7.
Until the +7. So
on
my
your plus
class
two.
is 25 at the moment.
Yeah, the chances of them hitting you with armor is anything like that is pretty low, isn't it?
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Yep.
You're right, Martin.
Yay, we have a new main fighter.
I don't know. The thing just just a briefly lost connection.
I can't do that very often. Okay.
No. Lovlaw and I
out.
are going to step back and let you fight in there.
Oh, yeah.
He's just dished out 21 points of damage. And had you had that extra attack, you could have dished out even more. Basically,
in actual. Yeah. So is it okay? I mean, I've not done this before. Is it okay if I don't use the Shield of Faith and then take the extra attack?
Well, that's what I would have suggested.
Yeah. The thing is, I could have done the Shield of if I'd done it the other way round. Yeah.
The thing is, if you cast the Shield of Faith, it's not like you're making an attack, so it's not you're not going to get bashed, are you?
No.
Casting spells doesn't provoke opportunity attacks.
So,
like it used to.
Yes.
Okay. So yeah, you can do it that way around if you like. Make another attack if you want to.
Right, in that
You'll have 2 less on your AC. Your AC will only be 23.
Only be 23. Yeah.
How will you cope?
I know. Oh, what was that? Cocked. 8. Missed anyway.
It was a miss. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I'm done.
Shaggy. I don't know whether you guys are seeing yourselves.
Yes, it moves on to the next.
You see the thing at the top. Yeah.
Yeah.
Got no people in it though. It's just an arrow. It's not pointing over anything.
Have you? I've got icons.
No,
Me too.
I've not got. No.
Can I give you a suggestion, Shaggy? If you're moving, just do a ruler and then move. Do you know what I mean? You can't cope with this, not gridding.
No, I know.
You're all like,
Christopher, is he is he a 5-footer or is he a 10-footer?
You can tell from the size of his icon.
Oh yes,
he's a medium-sized creature. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just going to find something. Hang on.
Can I see him from where I am? Because I'm assuming that's a pillar. I don't think I can I?
What, from there? No.
Yeah. So if I go back, I can see him from there. What are you trying to do? Well, I was going to use my rapier, but I can't get to him.
Yes, you can.
How? I've only got 30-foot movement, and that is 25 to where I am there. The pillar is 30.
You get the ruler. Okay. And you do the ruler to 30 feet. Yeah? So that would be 30 feet there. Okay? So that's within reach.
Okay.
By the way, sorry, can you see? You can see the ogre token here, yeah?
Yeah.
So you can see that token is larger, yeah?
Yeah.
Because that's a large creature. Okay. And you can even get silly with it. And do,
So I believe I missed on the first. I hit with the second for 11 points of radiant damage.
Right.
My go is done.
Yeah.
So you hit with a rapier. That was a 13.
To which I think I missed.
13's a hit.
Ah, okay.
26 is a hit.
Then
so one more
I need
damage.
one extra damage. There you go. That's my
So
damage.
21 points of damage. Yeah?
Nice.
Okay.
And that's me done did. So next.
Megan?
Okay. I am going to move forward. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35,
Nice.
40, 45.
Nice. Please. Please. Okay, it's fine. That's okay.
She's got a ton of move. It's
yeah, that's not a problem. That's absolutely fine.
What?
however she wants to work it is fine.
Exactly. She's going to move to
I'm going to have to go back to it just because it's like I can't cope.
Can't cope without a grid.
She's going to hit him. Oh, for crying out loud.
Oh, it's not come up for me.
There we go. Chuck got it.
Yep. Okay, that's a hit.
She will hit him again. Just
Okay.
because she's going to. Because she's now hit him, she's going to spend a point of key. And she's going to hit him with flurry of blows as well.
Just hold on a second.
Okay. That is, of course, if he still exists. Hopefully he still exists.
Okay. I was just checking something. I just needed to check something. You go.
Okay. No, I don't think I've hit him with that.
Hits.
Oh, okay.
The AC you're looking for is a 12.
Okay.
Okay.
That's me done.
Yeah. It's pretty much him done as well.
Right. Attack. Defile A with a longbow.
Okay.
Oops, where's my page gone? There we go.
That is a damage, not a hit. Not a hit. Oh, there's a hit. Is why did it say crit? What's going on? I'm confused.
I don't know.
Okay. Um.
And I'll do. Where has it gone? Dreadful strikes.
Dead.
Hmm.
Oh, hang on. No, it's not. Sorry. My apologies. No, it isn't.
Ah.
That doesn't work. I shouldn't have deleted it. Oh well, doesn't matter. Right, four.
An extra point of damage.
What was it? What's that dreadful strike damage?
1. Oh no, hang on.
No.
Yeah, 1.
What kind of damage is it?
Oh, psychic.
Thank you.
Is it psychic or is it force? Let me double check.
Okay, you have done it in.
Very good. Oh, it's psychic. Yeah. And next shot will be the other one who's
Okay, it'll be in half cover.
okay.
Unless you move.
I will move slightly further away. I'll go there.
Okay.
18.
It's a hit.
5 piercing damage.
5 piercing. Okay.
And 3 psychic.
Okay. All right.
And that's me done. Let's move back.
Okay. All right.
This is a shame that we've got no way of putting our AC on tokens and health points and stuff. But there you go.
Yeah, but you should be able to see those in the summary.
Well, roll your dice to see if you hit me.
You can only see that on bloody the iOS app, can't you? Just hold on a second. We're just going to finish a round of combat, okay? And we will finish for tonight. Okay, so it comes screaming around there. Now, the first thing it does is it tries to slam you, Megan. AC.
17.
It misses you. And then it tries to slam you, Shaggy.
18.
When you say slam, it's like a fist.
Yes, in essence it is. And it does 16 points of damage.
Reaction.
Wacko. Okay, what's your reaction?
Well, how many? Now, here's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to not want to take that damage, so I'm going to cast Shield. It adds 5 to my AC, so that puts me at 23. Does it still hit?
It still hits you.
Ooh. Okay, which case, then...
Mm-hmm.
I can't do that as a reaction because I've already just taken a reaction to increase my AC. So I can't use 2 reactions in one round, can I?
You can't. That's right.
No, the sword basically acknowledges the fact that that I've just been smacked for 16 points of damage, and it glows intensely.
Okay. Alrighty. So, if you are in that area, you need to make a DC 14 dexterity save.
Ooh.
Fail?
Ooh.
Ooh. That was a crap roll.
Mm.
And we've got one more.
Shaggy.
Oh, goodness me. That is really, really quite dreadful.
Yep.
Yeah.
3 failed saves.
All 3 of you failed. You take 20 points of damage each.
Crap.
Yeah,
What is the
that
damage?
20.
20 points of slashing damage. Now, basically, what happens is it steps forward and it slams at you, and then the sand, this kind of sandy cloud around it, suddenly bursts out from it and sort of whirls around for a few moments and then dies away.
Yeah. You see how John tricks me, how he pulls me in, says, "Oh, AC is so high now. You have no problem being in melee. Oh, you're bothering with your ranged weapons. You fool.
I just check.
You should be going in and just hitting things hand to hand."
Okay, I just want to
Then
check.
wipes out half my hit points in a single blow.
Just want to check.
Seriously, it's a DC 14 dex save. Yes.
Yeah, it's a DC 14 dex save. You've got at least a 30% chance of failing that.
Yes. Sorry, Megan. Christine.
I'd just like to check. Evasion.
Yes.
When you are subject to an effect that allows you to make a dex saving throw to take only half damage, you instead take no damage if you succeed on the throw, or only half if you fail.
Only half if you fail. So you take 10 points of damage, not 20.
Thank you. Just want to check.
Yeah, evasion's very nice.
So what keeps rogues alive, generally?
Yeah, yeah.
So I've obviously taken that away because it's like it bursts out and then I wanted to make sure that the point was it was frumph and then it was gone. Yeah?
Okay. Move there.
Okay, Lovlaw.
I move there, and then I'm going to shoot it once with the heavy crossbow. Boom.
You're going to do
Why
what?
don't you use your axe?
You're going to do what?
Where I am. You can
It's fine.
stand
You
there.
can shoot with that crossbow. It's fine.
Yeah, that's why I take a shot.
Hey,
Haven't
you
done it in a long
want to use
time.
his crossbow? Let him use his crossbow. He doesn't use it very often.
No.
Let him use it.
If
he wants
I'm
to use
taking
it.
36 points of damage, then he can take fucking 36 points of damage as well.
Get your ass up here and be spanked at the same time.
Come on,
That was
Lanky.
that was a natural 20, John. So I don't know if that doubles that or you want me to roll it again.
Well, it's a crit.
You want to roll the 2d10.
2d10.
Is it really 2d10 plus 2 damage?
Yep.
Okay, so you roll another 2d10. You don't have the plus 2.
That was 1d10.
Yes, you roll. Okay, so because it knew it was a critical, it did 2d10 plus 2, didn't it?
Okay, that's what it was. It is 1d10 plus 2. So that's probably what it did. Yeah. So ignore that other stuff.
Correct critical damage.
11's correct. Yeah.
Yes.
Poing.
Okay.
Roger, you should have thrown your axe.
Next time.
Hey,
Okay.
You guys
All
have
right.
it handled. You already took care of one of them.
lovely.
So it will be Varo's go, but we are going to draw close to it for tonight, and we'll pick up next week, continuing this fight.
If you got all the way to the end, we appreciate your support. Thank you for watching the NVRA whilst we bring you content of different games. If you like what we have done, please like and subscribe.